It's been a while since we spoke about Newt Gingrich, much to the delight of much of our audience, but I do want to tell you an interesting little story about our friend Newt. Newt Gingrich is now one of the co-hosts of the new Crossfire on CNN, and Newt Gingrich has a very large website, and you can rent his email list, which has about 400,000 people on it. According to a rate card from TMA Direct, which manages Newt Gingrich's email list, for $8,000, you can send out a mailing to about 400,000 people. By the way, this is a $20 per thousand. It costs $20 for every 1,000 people you email, which is not inexpensive. This is probably being sold as some kind of premium list, which Newt Gingrich, because of the incredible intellect and buying power of his followers, was able to build. So Newt's website is promoted on CNN. And they say, go to gingrichproductions.com. And when you go to gingrichproductions.com, you're very strongly encouraged to sign up for Newt's mailing list, where presumably you hear about how Newt is going to build a moon colony, or is like Margaret Thatcher or Pericles or Moses, all that stuff Newt Gingrich talks about. Not so. For example, Gingrich Productions has sent at least 15 sponsored emails for Stansberry and Associates since June. And if you don't know about Stansberry, and you have no reason to know about them, after all, they are a disgraced financial firm that was fined $1.5 million by the SEC for engaging in deliberate fraud and profiting from, quote, false statements. Anyway, they sell these different financial products by pushing conspiracy theories about the Obama administration. The founder is Porter Stansberry, and he recently says that it was effing BS that people are upset with him for using slurs like nigger and fag when he's not the least bit bigoted. Imagine having lunch with this guy. And some of the examples of the things that are being sent out by Newt Gingrich: American doctor releases cancer cure before government spies find it. Here's another one. The Illuminati secret society puts a death grip on America. Here's something else you'll get if you're on Newt Gingrich's mailing list. Obama's secret mistress exposed. And weird trick adds $1,000 to Social Security checks. And Fort Knox is empty. The gold's missing. Also, Lewis, Paul McCartney died years ago and was replaced by a guy who looks just like him and also plays bass left-handed in the exact same way.
Yeah. These are, just like those magazines you see standing at the line and at the grocery store. This is incredible.
The link now that exists between CNN and, for example, Fort Knox is empty is quite troubling. Interestingly enough, there's no emails at all about Newt's moon colony.
The moon colony. I hear he's having trouble finding investors for that.
I was thinking about how people on his list are being conned with these conspiracy theories into paying for stuff, right? The whole point of this is to get somebody to give you money. And I was thinking a lot of conservatism is a con, right? So this isn't that much a surprise. If you ban abortion and teach abstinence only and don't give anybody birth control, will lower abortion. That's a total con, right? Who would believe that? If you give tax cuts to the rich, they'll reinvest and spend all of that money right away, creating an economic boom. No, that's not true. It doesn't trickle down. We know from experience that doesn't happen. There's some secret reasons why the same healthcare system every other country at our level of development has wouldn't work in this country. There's something different about America. No, that's not true either. These on the Gingrich list are slightly more obvious frauds, but there's a lot of fraud along the lines of conservative ideology.
Yeah, I guess some of it is based on misinformation, and then some of it is just made up. But I guess it doesn't really matter which category it's in.
Let's take a quick break. Today is the last day for our Indiegogo fundraiser. I will tell you about that next. And we will hear Glenn Beck opine about heteronormacy, I guess, talking about the term heteronormative, as well as heterofascism. Stay with us.